of Assembly Member Gavron.
Thank you,
Decisions.
Thank you, Nicky. As you know, the London Plan and Housing Supplementary Planning Guidance provides a lot of guidance on this. We try to maximise affordable housing delivery and sets out ways in which boroughs can evaluate viability assessments. The draft Housing Supplementary Planning Guidance is out for consultation at the moment and states which benchmark land value is the most appropriate for planning negotiations, provides guidance on the use of review mechanisms and contingent obligations. I've also made it clear in the London Plan that viability appraisals should be submitted as part of the planning applications to demonstrate that schemes will deliver the maximum reasonable amount of affordable housing. I appreciate that the whole viability assessment business is something of a dark art, Nicky, but it is, in my view, much better to have 25% of something than 50% of nothing, which is what we were getting before. And I think that's one of the reasons why we're now seeing affordable homes being built in record numbers.
Thank you for that response, Mayor. I do indeed, of course, welcome the SPG, and in fact the Planning Committee tomorrow is scrutinising it, investigating it, discussing it. But I do notice that it's about generally about housing, and out of the 200 pages, it has two pages on viability. And as you say, you know, it's a sort of dark art, and what we're seeing is, you know, viability assessments are actually meant to demonstrate how much affordable housing you can get from any project. But what we're seeing is developers gaming the system. They inflate the costs, and that includes too at the point of buying the land value is inflated too. So they inflate the costs, and then they play down the value of the scheme until when it's built out. So what happens is that they then say, well, we don't have enough, do we? We don't have enough for affordable housing. So London is actually, and Londoners are being ripped off. They're just not getting the affordable housing. And so my question to you is, would you provide, and this is a very serious question, would you provide now a dedicated SPG on viability, rather than the 2 pages, which I admit is a good start, but I could go in, you know, I could speak for a long time about where it fails, so, and what's not in it. So just, could we have a dedicated SPG on viability?
Well, I'm certainly willing to look into that. I do think, you know, I do worry continually about these, you know, three dragons and whether it works and and the number of units that it produces, and you know whether or not we are being shortchanged by developers. There's no question it is something that is of great concern. I'm very glad you agree with that. I do, when the planning proposals come to me, I do interrogate officers and developers very, very closely about this, because and as I think my planning department would testify, I very often send them away to try to get more affordable housing, because I think sometimes these algorithms or whatever they are do not really reflect reality, that there is a huge opportunity to build more. And sometimes, you know, if I would have to agree with you, Nicky, that I think developers are getting away with it.